What's going on, guys? Matt in the hat. Matt Johnson Real Estate, powered by Keller Diamond Partners. You guys know Belle. You've seen my new koozie, and her and my wife's dachshund are constantly under my feet, especially here in the office, and I trip over them all the time. All right, hop down. All right. So, for those that don't know, what is it that I do? Why is it I do this? What is the purpose? Well, again, my name is Matt Johnson with Keller Realty, and I am a real estate agent here in Kansas. I did a show for a while, and it kind of sidetracked me from my daily business and what I needed to do. So I quit for about 6 weeks. Now I'm back, got priorities going, and I'm sure you guys hear the dogs in the background. So number one, I do this show to educate buyers, sellers, people in general. I do this show so, I want to give information to you. I want to talk about this. I want to answer your questions, whatever the case may be. I want to give back. I talk about a specific property that has come on the market, is on the market, a little bit about it, as well as I answer your questions that you've asked me. So whenever they've come in and leave it to doing a live video, that I've got 3 phone calls since this video has gone live in like the 3 minutes I've been live, and I answer your questions about a specific topic, or I give away tips, sometimes tactics of what to do with real estate. So having got all that out of the way, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for joining me. I used to do this on my personal page. I have transitioned over to my business page. That's just where I want to drive traffic, and that's something else I want to do is place to go, give them a resource that they can go to, they can look for themselves and kind of dig out some information. So with that, in the description here, you're going to see my website. There's a lot more information available there, a lot more information, houses. Feel free to use that as a resource as well. So, got all that out of the way. Let's take a look at this property. The address on this house, 08. Sorry. Drive. What I love about this house, it's 1.5 stories. It has 3 full floors, all finished. It is a 6-bed, 4.5 bath house, 2-car garage you saw in the front, and it has 4,875 square feet. The other thing I like about this house is, you can see right here, it has 2 very large decks right off the back of the house, as well as a walkout basement. You kind of see the decks right here. This one has got, where am I at here? All right, so over 4,800 square feet. It's got 2 fireplaces on the main floor and 1 here in the basement. Currently, right now, listed at $239,900. This listing is courtesy of Eck Real Estate here in town. You see one of the bathrooms, fireplace, and trying to find the kitchen. All right, here we go. Getting into the kitchen, there is no shortage of counter space or cabinet space. Look at this. all the way around. You got an island. Y'all know I love an island in the kitchen, but it's absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing property. There is a link in the description, so all you got to do is just click that link. It'll take you right to it. So question of the day. Somebody asked me, has your schedule changed with everything going on? What have you done? Well, let me start by saying, hopefully, y'all still have your sanity intact. Isolation can be difficult. The stay-at-home order can be difficult if you're not used to it or if you're a social butterfly. So what I have come up with are 7 items that are reminders. Use them as a checklist, whatever the case may be, so you can create your own schedule. I know we're a few weeks into this. Hopefully there's some light at the end of the tunnel shortly. In case there's not, or whatever the new normal is coming on the outside of this, I wanted to just take some share with you guys and just kind of show what. So me personally, not a whole lot has changed. As you all know, I satellite from home as it is, and that is still proving to be more difficult, more challenging than I expected. But it's not much has changed for me. I am an introvert, so I don't like putting myself out there. When I do these videos and everything you see me do on social media, I have to force myself to do those, because I would much rather be at home, not in front of people. I have very little social interaction. The ones that I have, I mean, again, I have to force myself to do. So the stay-at-home and isolation sounds easy enough. Sorry, my gimbal's giving out on me. May not be simple or easy by any stretch of the imagination. So here's 7 items that help me. Hopefully it will help you and you get something out of it. Number 1 is assessing your needs. First and foremost, what you actually need in your day, what you need to get done, what are the absolute must, the have-tos of your day. Then make a list. I mean, if you need to be like Santa, check it twice. That's what you got to do to make sure everything that needs to be on there is included. And then after you assess everything, kind of make a checklist. If you're a list type person, plan whether it's daily, weekly. Plan it out. What does it look like? Schedule it out. Whether you need it on. Of course, I don't have my planner with me. It's in the kitchen. I've got a desktop calendar and I've got a planner. I also have an electronic calendar that has reminders in it as well. Because as in real estate, excuse me, in real estate, especially with Keller Williams, there's a class called Bold. One of the biggest things for me that I take away from that class every time I take it is, if it's not on your schedule, it doesn't exist. So with that, I've had to create an entirely new schedule, entirely new day to day. Number 2 is avoid distractions. This is extremely difficult. I'm sure you can hear the dogs. So we have 3 dogs. That itself is a distraction. Working from home, when I first started doing this, it started to dip into my production. Maybe some of you guys have noticed a dip in your production as well. What, for those of you that have kids at home, grandkids, you look around the house, you see dishes need to be done, laundry's piling up. I mentioned the pets. What about any type of small repairs, painting, cleaning, and the list goes on and on. All distractions and all easy to get away from what you should be doing in your income producing activities. One of the things that I have found works for me, and see, another phone call. One of the things that works for me is setting office hours. So right now with my youngest home, I've had to set office hours. So from 8 until noon, I do what I need to do. So unless he absolutely needs something that's an emergency, which hasn't really happened, 8 to noon is my time. At noon, he finishes his class. I finish doing with just about everything I need to do, and him and I have lunch together. We'll eat lunch. We'll go outside. We'll toss the football. We'll play catch. Go on a walk with the dogs. Go on a bike ride, and then from 1 o'clock to 5:30, I have to get back into it, and it's in my calendar. I've even got a schedule taped to my desk. I've got it on the fridge. That way, Lisa and Chase, if they have any questions, they can walk by. They see that and know what I'm going to be doing at that time. Number 3, add some activity. I mean, a lot of people say right now, no gym, no workout, right? 100% wrong. You don't need a gym to get a workout. Fortunately for me, I do have a home gym. As I mentioned, I still do some walking. I do some biking with Chase. So just get outside. Do body weight exercises, whether it's yoga, Pilates, just some type of body weight exercise. What I like is Chase's posts a video to do something with the kids to kind of keep them engaged. Some of you guys saw that. So him and I will do some of those as a workout with just the two of us. You will notice that your performance at home is not going to duplicate what you did at the gym. The example I use all the time, my home gym is in the basement. I only have 7-foot ceiling. So when I exercise, I have to be careful, especially shoulders, if I'm doing shoulder press, because that ceiling is right there. Have I damaged sheetrock? Yes, I have. Have I broken lights? Yes, I have. Have I woken my wife up at 4:30 in the morning to have her come downstairs chew my ass? Yes, I have. So all of that just goes to show you that you're not going to be able to necessarily duplicate what you can do at the gym, but you can do something. And which leads right into number 4 of getting outside. Just because it's a stay-at-home order doesn't mean you are confined to the house. You can get outside. The weather's getting nicer. Go walk. Go ride bikes. Chase and I will walk or will ride to the local park. We can't get on any of the equipment, but we can go there. We walk around the pond that's there. Get outside. Do some gardening. Get some yard work done. And if nothing else, when the sun's out, get outside. Obviously, be safe. Be careful. Sunscreen, hat, whatever you need. But your body needs that vitamin D. Get that. Stay healthy. Number 5. This has been the biggest struggle for me, and that is You're not hungry, you're bored. And let me say that again. You're not hungry, you're bored. I've been joking with people since this happened that the freshman 15 that everybody, worried about and is familiar with going into college is now become the quarantine 15. I get bored very, very easily. I get distracted very easily. I've got ADD. So, I mean, I see something shiny. I see, the wind blowing or a leaf going through the yard, and that catches my attention and it takes me off task. So the biggest key with this is knowing the difference between actual hunger pains when your body is hungry and just being bored and eating or stress eating. The biggest thing that you can do to help offset this is drink water. Plain and simple, drink water. Make sure you start off your day with some type of breakfast. Don't just eat bullshit like cereal or toast or Pop-Tarts. Eat healthy foods, whether it's eggs, it's fruit, veggies. I've seen people that eat broccoli, avocado, peppers for breakfast. That is real food, not processed food. So whenever you're doing this, make sure you are eating whole, real foods, not processed food. Number 5 is your mental health. I mentioned that the isolation, stay at home, is going to be difficult for people that are social butterflies, that they're used to seeing people, they're used to that interaction with people. Again, not much has changed for me because I satellite from home, so I don't really miss that or need that like some others do. And the biggest thing is pandemics like this, yes, I said plandemic, not pandemic, can have a negative impact on your mental health as far as depression, loneliness, isolation. So getting outside is going to be one of those things that you can do. Get outside, take a walk. You're going to see other people. Obviously, keep the social distancing. And other option is I've seen people that like our neighbors. We'll talk to each other. They'll stay 8 to 12 feet away, and we'll talk. We'll have conversations. Other solution is create a Zoom account. You can do 40 minutes for free. It's $15 a month if you want to do longer than that. But 30, 40 minutes, and you can do face-to-face through Zoom with friends, family, loved ones, whatever the case may be. Just do it, and that'll help reduce some of the loneliness and isolation feeling. Finally, number 7 is maintaining your routine. As we all know now, it takes 66 days to create a habit, not the 21, not the 30 like they talked about for years. 66 days. Just side note, we are not 66 days into this. So if you started a new habit and new routine on day 1, you have not come full circle to create that routine. Will your routine stay the same every week? Highly unlikely. It's not going to be 100%. My routine, my plan is not 100% line by line every hour of the day. It changes. Yesterday, I planned on showing some houses. Didn't get the go ahead, so had to figure out something else. What I like to do, what I would recommend for you as well, is once you have your schedule created, at the end of the week, mine is Sunday. Do a weekly recap of, what went well, what didn't go so good, and you just going down the road. So just know what you need to do to adapt and overcome that. And then for the following week, just need to adjust. This is all new to all of us. So adjust as needed. That's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you got something from this. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me through Facebook, through my website. Please let me know. My phone number is in the description. So just give me a call, shoot me a text if needed. That's all I got for you guys today on the Hot List. I got a meeting I got to get to now. So thank you for watching Hot List today with Matt in a hat, Keller Williams Diamond Partners. I do this because your experience matters and should be trusted with a veteran. Y'all have an awesome Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow.